Okay, I would just like to inform you guys that I am now recording the session from start to finish for the benefit of those who are not here and for you guys to have something to review with in the future. So if ever you don't feel comfortable being recorded, please let me know, or please please know that we can always walk away from the conference if you wish to, if you're not comfortable. Okay? All right, perfect. So let's start. So I'm just going to show my screen first. There you go. Can you guys see my notepad? Batch 58, level 2, day 6. Oh my goodness, day 6. Ibig sabihin, 2 linggo na lang, magle-level 3 na kayo. Actually, 4 more weeks kasi medyo mahirap yung assessment ng level 2. Kaya bibigyan ko kayo ng 2 linggong pahinga. Actually, 2 linggong hindi pahinga yun kasi you will be required to finish an assessment. So, tapusin nyo agad para makapagpahinga kayo kagad. And then 2 weeks after, we will start level 3. Level 3 is when that is where we will be using everything that you guys learned. Puro application na yun ng mga inaral natin. Kasi preparation yun bago kayo mag-apply. So marami tayong gagawin doon. Magpa-practice tayo ng interview, magpa-practice tayo ng mock calls, magpa-practice tayo ng versant, magpa-practice tayo ng SVAR. Ganun ang level 3 natin. Para ready kayo sa pag-a-apply. Di ba? Are you guys excited? Excited? Ay, yung mga nagbayad pala kahapon, hindi ko pa pala kayo nabibigyan ng resibo. No? Again, I apologize for that. I-check ko mamaya, tapos issuean ko kayo ng resibo. Okay. Kayong mag-alala. I got you. Okay. Hi. Hi, Linsette. Hello there. I can see you. What's...
Sorry po, napindot.
Mukhang nagla-lunch ka pa. Tatawag ako ulit ha. Baka kasi may gustong humabol. Sayang naman. Bayad na tayo ng smart bed, no? Di pa? Ah, okay. Wag na. Kaya mo sila magpadala ng bill. O sige, pwede na ito. 25. O yun, at least kahit pa paano, 26 tayo. Konti nito. Anyway, sige na. Wala na tayong magagawa dyan. Hopefully, yung mga hindi, o yung wala ngayon, mapanood nila yung recording. No? Yun naman yung purpose ng recording natin. Okay, so now we're going to continue. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions about the preterite tense for regular verbs? May tanong ba kayo? Okay. Wala? Okay. So we will continue. Continuation. This is all right. So we will start today's session with the continuation of preterite for irregular and stem changing verbs. Okay? Sinong nakakaalala ilang stem changing groups meron sa present indicative tense? Tingnan nga natin. Ilang stem changing groups meron sa present indicative tense? Sino makakasagot? O, meron tayong 5. Ano-ano yung 5 na yon? Ano-ano yung 5? Sino makakahula? Yung makakahula, may 500 pesos discount for level 3 tuition. Let's go. Dali. 500. Pang Starbucks din yun. Check your notes. Ano na? So meron tayong 5 stem changing groups sa present indicative. Ano ngayon yung mga groups na yon? Oh, 500 peso discount for level 3 tuition. Let's go. Wala. Walang mag-a-attempt. Sige, pag nagsimula. O sige, gawin natin 1,000. Dali. What are the 5 stem changing groups that we have in level 1? Present indicative tense. 1,000. Dali, magtatapon ako ng pera. Masyado akong marami ngayon yan. O, paunahan na lang. Fastest fingers first. Let's go. Dali. This is for level 3 tuition. So, yung mga magtutuloy ng level 3, pag nasagot nyo to, discounted na yung tuition yung 1,000. Dali. Dali, para kayo inaantok eh. Tanghaling tapat eh. Kasi bagong kain ba? Siesta time. De. Let's go. Oh, fastest fingers first. I am now seeing 6 people typing. This is for 1,000 peso discount for level 3 tuition. Let's go. Eto na. May sagot na. Very good, Alex. Oh, ganun lang kasimple. Ano? Pusuan. Alex, pag nag-enroll ka ng level 3, bawasan mo ng 1,000 yung ibabayad mo. Sabihin mo, "Hoy, Kiwi, binigyan mo ako ng discount." Ah, okay na yun. Oh, congratulations, Alexandra. Palakpakan natin si Alex. Yeah, boy. May matitirang 1K. Panggala. Panggas. Sakto yan, panggas. Mahalang gas ngayon. Di ba, Alex? Okay, ganun lang kasimple. So, it's also going to be the same thing for preterite tense, right? Check this out. Uunahin natin yung preterite tense irregular stem changing groups. In preterite tense or in past tense, there are only 3 stem changing groups. Okay? All right. So group 1, for verbs ending in car, gar, tsaka zar. Halimbawa, pagar, buscar, at tsaka almorzar. Diba? Note that the stem changing or the stem change only affects the yo form. The yo form or the yo subject. And so instead of saying, so susundin nyo pa rin yung conjugation pattern na inaral natin kahapon sa preterite, pero meron lang konting changes. May konting changes lang. At ang mga changes na yan, right? Mga changes na yan ay ang naaapektuhan lang, palitan ko nga. At ang naaapektuhan lang ng mga changes na yan ay yo form. Drink water. Yo form. Okay? So paano mangyayari dyan? For example, for pagar, instead of saying page, yung page mali. Ganyan. Mali yan. So ang tamang spelling niyan ay yo page. Meron pa ring tilde. Pero yan yung tama. So for buscar, hindi mo sasabihin yo busce. This is wrong. Ang tama diyan ay yo busque. Okay? Pagdating naman sa almorzar, it will be, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin yo almorze. This is wrong. You're gonna say yo almorce. So this is the only thing for group number 1. Right? So ano pa yung pwede nating, this is group number 1, right? So again, for group number 1, the only subject pronoun that is being affected by this change is the yo form. Yung tú, él, ella, usted, the rest until ustedes, hindi sila apektado sa stem change. Okay? So verbs, here are the verbs that belong to group 1. So meron tayong ACERCAR, EDUCAR, PAGAR, ATACAR, PECAR, AGREGAR, CARGAR, CONJUGAR. O ito, ginagamit nyo to. YEGAR, ABRAZAR, ALMORZAR, LANZAR, MEMORIZAR. There you go. Common verbs that belong to group number 1. Okay? Questions so far? Oh, you have questions? No questions? Okay. So we also have group number 2. Ito yung mga verbs na nagtatapos sa caer, oer, o yung mga verbs like uwir at saka yung mga bawa, construir, mga ganyan-ganyan. Okay? Ang affected naman dito, who's that? Mute. Teka, may tatawagan ako kasi may mga nakikita ako online, sayang naman. So, ang affected naman sa group na to ay él, ella, usted, no? Ay él, ella, usted at saka ellos, ellas, ustedes. So sa group 1, ang affected na subject pronoun sa change na yon ay yo form. Sa group 2 naman, ang affected sa change ay él, ella, usted, tsaka ellos, ellas, ustedes. Okay? Anong mangyayari doon? Anong mangyayari? Paanong change ang mangyayari dyan? Magkakaroon ng, gamitin natin yung verb na leer. Okay? So, if we're going to conjugate leer into preterite tense for él, ella, usted form, hindi natin yung general rule, it should be like this, leo. Di ba? Kasi leer aalisin mo yung ER, papalitan mo ng proper ending. Well, this is incorrect. Mali yan. Kasama kasi ang leer doon sa mga verbs na may changes. So, anong changes yung sinasabi dyan? Lalagyan mo ng Y bago yung O. Ba? Instead of saying leo, you're gonna say leo. Right? So, this is for él, ella, usted. Paano naman halimbawa pag ellos, ellas, ustedes? Right? Sino makakahula? Discount? Yeah, that was... There you go. So instead of saying leeron, this is wrong. It will be leyeron. Ngayon, bakit ba nila ginagawa yan? Ang sabi nila, kaya nila kailangan gawin yan, kasi para matulungan silang mag-pronounce kasi nahirapan silang mag-pronounce kapag sinunod mismo nila yung rules nila. Parang awkward daw na sabihin na leo, leeron. So kailangan medyo smooth. So nilagyan nila ng Y. Right? Again, quick review. Pagdating sa stem change, again, this is only for preterite tense for stem changing verbs. Group 1, ang affected lang doon ay yo form. Pagdating naman sa group 2, ang affected lang ay el, ella, usted at ellos, ellas, ustedes. Okay? So ito yung mga verbs that belong to group number 2. Other verbs, we have decaer, recaer, creer, poseer. Ayan, ginagamit niyo yan. Releer, proveer, tsaka ano pa ba? Yung mga uwir verbs like for example, attribuir, distribuir, construir, diluir, incluir, influir. Yan, yung mga ganyan. Okay? Kiwi, wala na yan dun sa listahan ng mga 100 verbs ah. Oo, tama kayo kasi ini-expect ko dahil nasa level 2 na kayo, kabisado nyo na dapat yung 100. Pwede na tayo magdagdag. Okay? Right? Okay. Actually, I'm wrong. Let me correct myself. There are only 2 groups. 2 stem changing groups for stem changing verbs for preterite tense. Dalawa lang, hindi pala 3. Group 1 tsaka group 2. Okay? Do you guys have any questions about this? Ampol. Translate this for me. Translate the following. Okay? Type kagad natin ha, type kagad natin. Gusto ko lang malaman kung naiintindihan nyo talaga to. I paid the entire debt. Everybody translate. Everybody translate. Wala na ba talagang sasama? Anyway. Okay. Tingnan natin kung may makakatama ha. So far, wala pang tumatama eh. What? Very good. Ang nakatama lang so far ay si Eden. Kasi yung entire debt, you have to remember that the word entire debt, okay, kumbaga, yung entire, para siyang adjective eh. Diba? Ano bang ginagawa natin pag gumagamit tayo ng adjective? Di ba gagamit tayo ng X rule? So instead of saying entire debt, gagawin mo debt entire. But then again, if you translate the word debt in Spanish, it will be deuda. What is deuda? It's a feminine singular noun. So your adjective should also be feminine singular. So it will be yo pagué La deuda entera. Ang tumama lamang ay si Eden. Iba ka, Eden. Eden. Alright? May tanong ba? So ganun ang technique. Kasi pag sinabi nyo deuda entero, anong sinusunod nyo doon? Kasi ang ginamit yung adjective e entero for masculine noun. Kaya lang, ang deuda po ay feminine. Right? Okay, let's have another example. Mm, I looked for an alternative. Everybody, bakit ang konti na nagta-type? There's like 29 in here. Come on, yo. Okay. Answers? Come on, y'all. Let's go. Ang tumatama pa lang ay si Owen. Saan yung sagot ni Owen? So the correct answer is yo busqué por una alternativa. Kasi pag sinabi niyong I looked, yo busqué una alternativa, I looked an alternative. So ikaw yun. You're not looking for one. You are the alternative. You guys understand the difference between the context? Di ba pag sinabi niyong I looked an alternative? So sinasabi mo na ikaw, mukha kang alternative. Di ba? While if you say, I look for an alternative, you're saying, more samples po, please. Yeah, sure, no problem. Ano mo gawin natin? Mag-activity tayo. No, para lahat gagawa. Kasi konti lang kayo lang din ang gumagawa. Yung iba hindi gumagawa. Pansin nyo? So, ganun na lang gawin natin. No. So, let's practice the application of stem changing verbs in preterite tense. Okay? So do this on a separate worksheet. Ano na lang muna to ha. Sir, ano pong difference ng por at para? Mamaya pag-uusapan natin yan. Kasama yan sa i-discuss natin. Mamaya, after this, yan ang susunod nating topic. Okay? Isa-isahin natin yan. So ngayon, what I want to see is just the basic translation. So wala mo ng IOP, wala mo ng DOP. Okay? Basic translation lang kasi abutin kayo ng siyam-siyam pag mamaya gagawa tayo niyan. Right now, what I want to focus on is your skill when it comes to using the stem changes for preterite tense, okay? So try this. Pa-screen snip po sana ng notes. Which one? Alin dun? Lahat yan? Paano ba natin isi-screenshot yan? Wait. Ito. Yung groups? Okay. Wait. Yung groups? Sure. Teka. Ayusin ko lang. Okay. There you go. Tawag ng tawag eh. Kulit nito, sinabi na nagkaklase ako eh. Yung ano, yung listahan ng mga verbs na kasama dun sa groups, ano, i-check nyo na lang sa notes yan ha, kasi ito pwede kong isama kasi konti lang naman. Yung kanina kasi masyadong mahaba yung explanation dun. Hindi ko maisama sa screenshot. Pero yung rules, kitang-kita naman siya. So that's group 1 and group 2. Tandaan, dalawa lang ang grupo ng stem change natin pagdating sa preterite. Group 1 tsaka group 2. Ayan na yung mga mechanics. Ayan na yung mga rules. Okay? All right. So any other questions before I proceed on typing the activity? Game. Tuloy na natin. Game. All right, so I have 10 numbers here. I want everybody to do this. Hindi lang iilang tao. Kasi pagka nagpaisa-isa ako, ilan lang din naman ang gumagawa. It defeats the purpose of what we do. Okay, so once you guys are done, we'll check it all together and we will proceed with the next topic. Tama. Bagong Toyota luxury cars.
Bakit nakababa yung basurahan, Kalabi?
Oo nga, bakit? Dapat hindi niyo binababa yan, joke lang. Mag Ba't niyo kasi binababa yung basurahan? Huwag niyong ibababa yan.
Sorry.
Activity, dali, diretso. So if you guys are done, let me know. You can say done and we'll check it all together. Right? Huwag niyo naman tagalan, no? Paspasan niyo naman ng konti. What? You okay? Okay? Done? All right, perfect. Let's go. If we get enough numbers, we'll check it all together. See if you guys truly understand the concept of these um, stem changes, stem changing verbs, even if you apply them in preterite tense. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Just give me a couple more. All right, perfect. Let's do this. Pwede na yan. I played basketball. Very, very simple. Yo jugué baloncesto or basketball. If you want to spell it that way, then that's perfectly fine. Next, number 2, I downloaded a new app. Yo descargué. Tama ba? Oh yeah. Yo descargué una aplicación nueva. Owen, you don't need, kasi if you put al basketball or al baloncesto, then you're saying I played to the basketball, right? So unfortunately, Owen, we cannot use yo jugado. No, we just talked about this. Preterite tense. Dwayne. Owen, can you show me an article that says otherwise? Kasi parang may naririnig na ako na ibang mga native speakers, ganyan sila magsalita eh. But if you can show me like an article, then we will accept that answer. Really? Okay. So sige. If you guys answered this way, for example, yo jugué al baloncesto. Sige, tatanggapin natin 'yan. But Owen, we would appreciate if you can show us something that we can read para mas makumbinsi natin sila na okay, tama tong sagot na to. Ako kasi naririnig ko na to dati pa eh. Kaya lang hindi ko pinapansin kasi nga for me, I don't like cognitive dissonance, no? Right? Oh yeah, sige. Owen will wait for that. All right, let's continue. Number 3, I uploaded a new video. Yo cargué un video nuevo. Or you can say nuevo video. Walang problema dyan. I started a new job. Yo comencé un trabajo nuevo. Or nuevo trabajo. I played the guitar. Walang gagamit ng hugar kasi alam naman natin ang difference ng hugar at tocar. So the verb that you should use here for number 5 should be tocar. Yo toqué la guitarra. Wala nang iba. Okay, again, tocar is what you use to touch and to play musical instruments. He read the rules. Hindi ito present indicative ha, past tense ito. He read the rules. Él leyó las reglas. Concluded the results. Ella concluyó. Ano ba yung concluir? Concluyó. Los resultados. Kasi plural. They, group of males, distributed the donations. Ellos distribuyeron las donaciones. Okay, yes, that's correct. That's correct, Dwayne. They, group of females, included the missing information. Ellas incluyeron. Ano yung missing? Las informaciones. What's your answer for missing? Help me. I don't know the word. Perdidas. So bakit naging perdidas? Kasi ang informasyon feminine noun plus plural siya. Dun sa mga sumagot ng informaciones faltantes, pwede rin. We can accept that answer. Any other disputes? Okay, ika-clarify ko lang ha, kung ang information ba ay collective noun. Ah, wala. Information. Yeah, but this is for English. English to eh. Ang alam ko kasi, wait, information, singular or plural? Okay. Titingin tayo ha. Titingin tayo sa mga native speaker. Is it correct to use the word information on plural? Ay, ang cute ng pangalan niya. Oh. Kita niyo. Mama, tingnan mo to. Oh. Yung pangalan. Oh, bakit? Wala naman akong binago dyan ah. Oh, Ola. Sabi ni ano, ni Mr. Steph. Tapos sinagot naman siya ni ano, ni Begonia Fernandez. Hola, información tiene un plural. Oh, there you go. Oh, this is from Madrid, Spain, guys. So, yes, in English, walang ang information ay collective noun, walang singular, walang plural. Pero sa Spanish, yes, we have singular información, we have informaciones plural noun. So bakit kinailangan ko yang i-verify? Kasi yung ginamit natin na noun dito ay plural. So kung gagamit kayo ng adjective na perdida or missing, dapat plural din yun. If you guys still remember our rules when it comes to using adjectives, it also follows the gender or the quantity of the noun it describes. So if we're talking about las informaciones, which is a correct term in Spanish context, then you should be using perdidas or faltantes. So pag ang sagot ninyo ay informasyon, mali. Kasi malino naman na sinabi ko dito. Oo nga, no? Wala naman akong sinabing singular sa plural. So paano kaya to? O sige, tanggapin ko na lang lahat. Kasi hindi ko naman pwedeng sabihin informations nga naman sa English, ano? So sige, ano, sino nga ba yun? Sige, goods. Goods tayo sa singular form. But you have to make sure that you will be doing this, la información. Perdida or faltante. May nakita pa akong isang tanong dito eh. Wait lang ha. Ang sabi ni, nasa na yun? Yung kay Janice. Perdieron, hindi. Bakit hindi natin pwedeng gamitin ang perdieron? Kasi, ang nawawala, hindi naman yung ellas. Yung informaciones naman yun eh. And when you say perdieron, you're actually using the verb perder as something that the subject is performing. So pag sinabi mong ellas perdieron la información, then what you're saying is they lost the information, which is not correct because our verb here says they included, not they lost. Pa-scroll up ng konti. I uploaded a new a new video. Un nuevo video. All right, let's have number 10. You all formal did not believe the evidence. Ustedes no creyeron la evidencia. Okay, so the perfect score here is 10. What are your scores? I'm going to paste the, what do you call this? Donativos? Yes, puede. Pero kasi la prueba, what do you mean? Wait, saan yan? The proof? Sige, puede. Owen, we will accept your answer. Bella says donativos, puede rin yan. Another term for donation, donativo, but it's, you're converting it into a masculine noun if you do that. En español, la palabra información si tiene su plural mediante. Yeah. Napag-usapan na natin kanina yan. Sa English, walang singular plural term ang information, considered siya as plural. Pero sa Spanish, meron. So, mali ba ang Spanish doon? Hindi. Rules naman nila yun eh. Di ba? Any other questions? Bago tayo mag-break. Any other questions? Yo empecé un trabajo. Yes, pwede rin ang empezar. If you used empezar instead of comenzar, yes, you can also do that. That's also correct. Do you guys have any other questions as far as the topic is concerned? Any other disputes? Yosubi? Yosubi? No. Terminó sa number 7. Paano ba yung, ano ba yun? Kasi pag sinabi mong terminar, tinapos mo eh. Iba kasi yung context ng I conclude. So kumbaga parang sinasabi mo na, sige, therefore, this is the explanation that I have based on the series of experiments I made. So yun yung conclusion. Pero kasi pag tinapos mo, iba naman kasi yung terminar eh, kaysa dun sa, at saka pag ang ginamit mo ay terminar, you're not practicing this. Kasi ito nga yung ano natin, ito yung kailangan nating practicein, yung stem changes. So, unfortunately, we cannot accept your answer, Tyrone. It doesn't follow what we're practicing. What else? Yosubi? No, you cannot. Kasi hindi ka sumusunod dun sa ating pinapractice na verb. Ito pwede to, yung empecé, kasi it follows the rules. Ellas incluyeron la información. No, unfortunately, Elaine, you can say faltante or perdidas. Kasi pag ginamit tong faltar, ano na yan eh, mag-a-apply na dyan yung special verbs. 'Di ba? Me faltan. 'Di ba? Tandaan niyo yung special verbs with special rules. So this was if this is your answer, Elaine, this was used in an incorrect context. So unfortunately, we cannot accept this answer. Okay? Any other questions? Sige, mag-break na lang muna tayo and then we will be continuing. Hopefully kayanin natin ang dalawa pang topic kasi meron pa akong gustong i-discuss sa preterite. Yung twin verbs at saka pagkatapos nun, and we will talk about the differences between por and para. So if you guys don't have any more disputes or questions, let's take a break. Be back here at 2:03. Let's go. Okay. There you go. So, yes. Thank you so much, Owen, for this. At least malinaw na. So, tatanggapin ko na lang yung sagot na yan. Nire-reject ko kasi. Are you guys here already? Are you guys ready to continue? All right, let's continue. So, meron pa tayong isang topic pagdating sa preterite tense. Ano naman yun? Meron tayong tinatawag na twin verbs. So, ito naman, kung kanina pinag-usapan natin yung mga stem changes or stem changing verbs pagdating sa preterite, ang pag-uusapan naman natin ngayon ay mga irregular verbs when it comes to preterite tense. Mga irregular verbs. Okay? So, if you guys are aware with the verbs, yung mga irregular na verbs, sila din naman yung irregular pagdating sa preterite. At kahit sa future tense, pag nag-aral tayo niyan, pagdating ng level 3, sila-sila din naman yun. Okay? So, look, ano-ano ba yung mga irregular verbs natin? So, we have dar, ir, ver, di ba? Ano pa? Hacer, ser, estar. Sila-sila din naman yun eh. These are the same irregular verbs. So for these verbs, all you need to do is to look at their respective conjugation patterns on Spanish Dict. Okay, pagkatapos, and then apply it in your own Excel sheet. Okay, that way you will be forced to be aware, okay, or you will be familiarized, or you will be familiarized with the conjugation patterns or the irregular verbs. Pero yung isa ko pang gustong i-discuss sa inyo, itong dalawang to. Tingnan nyo ha. Meron tayong tinatawag na twin verbs. Pagdating, ito nangyayari lang to sa preterite. Okay? Itong twin verbs na to. So, ibababa ko muna yung subject pronoun natin. Okay? Look. So, ito yung ating SP. No, meron tayong verbs na twin verbs kung tawagin. Makikita nyo kung bakit sila tinatawag na twin verbs. We have ser. Okay? We also have ir. Okay? Now, take a look at this. Look. All right. So why do you think these two verbs, the verbs ir and ser, are called twin verbs when it comes to when you use them in preterite tense? Why do you think that's the case? Why do you think these two verbs are called twin verbs when you use them in preterite tense? Simply because both of the verbs look the same. Magkamukha sila eh, no? Pag kinonjugate nyo ang verbs na ser at ir sa preterite tense, ang lalabas magkapareho. Right? But note, but don't be mistaken, because the context of both verbs are still totally different. So wag kayong paloko dyan. Kasi kahit magkapareho yan, hindi ibig sabihin magkapareho yan ng meaning. No. Ang ibig sabihin yan, magkaiba pa rin sila ng context. Okay? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin natin ng ser? Ser means to be. Right? While ir means to go. Okay? So anong ibig sabihin ng mga verbs na to? Pagka kinonjugate nyo yan, anong ibig sabihin yan sa English pagka kinonjugate nyo yan in preterite tense? So this one could be was or were, right? Ito naman, I went. Only makes sense, right? So ang gagawin natin, wait, I'll take a screenshot of this real quick para makita ninyo. Where's your GC? There you go. So now what I'll do is I will be putting a couple of sentences in here. And then all you need to do is to tell me whether it's ser, kung ang ginamit natin ay ser or ir. Okay? So let's have an activity first. Teka, lagay ko muna to dito. There you go. All right, let's have an activity. Let's identify ser versus ir when it comes to preterite tense. So translate this first and then tell me if it's ser or ir. So first sentence, everybody look at the whiteboard. I was the family doctor. Translate nyo muna into basic translation and then let me know if right, let me know if you guys let me know if I use ser or ir. Ir. Translate. What's your answer? Very good. So the correct answer here is that this is ser because we're talking about jobs. Wag din yung kakalimutan yung rason kung bakit tayo gagamit ng ser at saka star. Importante yun. Bakit ba tayo gagamit ng ser? It's because of Dr. N. Things that are permanent in nature. Star place W, things that are temporary in nature. Please do not forget that. Kasi kahit makarating kayo ng future tense at kahit makarating kayo ng subjunctive, sobrang layo na nun. Yan pa rin ang magiging basis ninyo. Okay? So you can say, yo fui el doctor o el médico de la familia. Next. You informal went to the zoo. Translate, identify, ser or ir. Napakadali niya. Pag kayo nagkamali pa dyan eh. Very good. Tu fuiste al zoo. Ito naman, ir. Let's have another example. He was taller than me. Number 3. Answers? All right, so the correct answer there is él fue más alto que yo. So ito naman ay, ano itong ginamit natin dito? Ser. Kasi we're talking about characteristics. Right? Very good. Let's have another example. Let's see. Wala na akong maisip. She... Alam na natin to, no? Madali na to. She went behind the building. Let's see. So yun lang naman, at least malinaw sa inyo yung difference nung ser at saka ng ir pagdating sa preterite tense. Answers? So anong ginamit natin dyan? Ella fue detrás del edificio. So ito, malinaw na malinaw. Ang ginamit natin dito ay ir. Okay, let's have one more example. How about this? Last example for this particular topic. Y'all were the department leaders. Tingnan na natin ha, medyo may variation yung mga sagot ninyo dito. Sabi ni Raz, los jefes de departamento. Sabi naman ni Jerome, los jefes. Okay. Guys, listen. Check nyo mabuti yung sentence. Ilan ba yung department na pinag-uusapan? Isa lang naman eh. I did not say departments. I said leaders, yes. Pero yung department, isa lang. So be very, very careful. All right, so let's see. The correct answer here is vosotros fuisteis. Pwede nyo gamiting los líderes. Pwede nyo gamiting los jefes. Ano pa mga sagot dyan? O, dalawa lang naman. Tapos, you can say de departamento. Okay? Again, mag-isa lang ang department na tinutukoy natin dyan. Isa lang. So, it has to be singular. So, just a quick recap. We studied the stem changes for irregular verbs. Oh, sorry. We studied the stem changing verbs in preterite, and we also studied the irregular verbs of the preterite tense as well as the twin verbs, the ser and ir. Any questions so far? All right, lastly, what I need to talk to you guys with, ito na yung pinakahihintay niyong topic. The differences, let's talk about the differences between por and para. Tuwing kailan ba natin gagamitin ang por? Kailan ba natin gagamitin ang para? Right? So, it is very important for you guys to learn the differences between por and para. Kasi, sa Spanish, no, while it is arguable to say that por and para means for, in English, right? This is just in English. In Spanish, the words por and para could mean maraming posibleng meaning ito. Pwedeng ang ibig sabihin ng por or para ay syempre unang-una diyan yung for, pinakamalapit, 'di ba? Pwede ring ang ibig sabihin niyan ay by, pwede din namang on, pwede din namang through, pwede din namang because of, pwede din namang in exchange for, pwede din namang in order to, pwede din namang, or it could also be with as a replacement of several prepositions. Pero ito yung mga posibleng meaning ng either ng words na por o para sa salitang Spanish. So marami. So paano ngayon natin? So we can determine which is which one to use depending on the context of our sentence. Depende sa context ng sentence natin. Okay? So, unahin natin yung salitang por. When do we use the word por? Number one, we will use the word por when we're talking about means of travel and communication. Kapag ka ang pinag-uusapan natin paraan ng pagbabiyahe o paraan ng pag-communicate, you're going to use the word por. Okay? Kasi ang ibig sabihin ng por dito sa context na to, if I'm not mistaken, it's by or via. Yan ang ibig sabihin yan. So for example, if I want to say, I contacted, translate nyo nga to sa akin, I contacted the boss via email. O, di ba marunong na kayo mag-preterite? Translate. Saan nyo ngayon isisingit yung word na por dyan? I want everybody to translate this sentence. Just for the benefit of everybody, we're talking about the differences between por and para. Inuumpisahan natin muna yung por. Aralin natin kung tuwing kailan natin kailangan gamitin ang por. Mamaya na yung para, ihuli natin yun. I am still seeing the same names. Ba't ganun? Siya, alam na natin ang mangyayari dun sa mga hindi nagsasagot. See your answers? What are your answers? Let's go. Yo contacté el jefe por correo electrónico. Okay? There you go. So kung ang gagawin natin, sasamahan natin yan ng indirect object pronoun, pwede kong sabihin, yo le contacté por correo electrónico. Okay, let's have another example. Ayan. We traveled through Monumento. Basketball tayo mamaya.
Yeah, hindi ako marunong pa.
Badminton daw.
Eh, habis na.
Kaya ni Marin Jen Jen.
Hindi pa.
Hindi mo natakbo yun badminton. Gagan-ganan lang kayo ba?
Wala. Ako mag-isa.
Tara, magtanong. All right, what's the answer? Very good. Nosotros viajamos por monumento. See, nakikita nyo, no? Nag-iiba yung meaning na. Okay. Nakikita nyo, nag-iiba yung ibig sabihin ng por. Kanina, ang ibig sabihin ng por, because we talked about means of communication, naging ano siya, via or by. Pero when we talked about travel, The meaning of the word por suddenly became through. So nag-iiba talaga siya. So again, it's very important for you guys to learn this. All right, let's have another example. How about this? How about the third example? Do you want to travel by plane? Very good. All right, so the correct answer here is tú quieres. Mabuti pa to si Raz. Talagang, need po ba i-follow to, maestro? Which one? Yung dalawang question mark? Tingin ko nga. To communicate with the use of con. I mean, ¿quién es tu abogado? Con él? Get in touch. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Kasi pag gumamit ka ng con, I mean, gagamitin mo yung ano, hindi naman. Yung kailangan mo pang gamitan ng con with yung halimbawa, con el jefe. Ano bang nilagay? Bawa, yo contacte con el jefe. Hindi, not necessarily. Not necessarily. We don't necessarily need to follow that. I mean, it's going to be correct in the ears of the native speaker if you do it that way. But hindi rin naman mali ito. Hindi rin naman mali ito. Okay, mag-alala. Okay? But I seriously prefer this kasi as much as possible, idinidikit ko eh. Kung hanggat maaari, idinidikit ko siya on how things are being said in English para hindi ako nahihirapan. Kasi tingnan mo yan, kapag hinambing mo sa English, talagang totally magkaiba yung context eh. Kumbaga sasakit yung ulo mo eh. Why does it look like this? Eh wala naman tayong magagawa. That's how Spanish is built. So what you can do is for your life to be easier, hanap kayo ng paraan para mas mailapit ninyo yung Spanish ninyo sa English. It's not gonna happen 100% of the time, but at least when it's time for you to already speak and undergo an interview, or if you're already talking to your clients over the phone, hindi na kayo mahihirapan kasi you're speaking Spanish the way you understand it kasi may basis kayo which is the English language. Again, disclaimer, it's not gonna happen all the time.
It's number 5.
It's not gonna happen all the time, but most of the time it works. Okay? So sagutin natin yung tanong ni Owen. Do you have to follow this all the time? For this instance, no. Not necessarily. You can, it will work, but okay lang din naman kung hindi. Okay? ¿Tú quieres viajar por avión? Yan. Pwede nyo again, pwede kayong maglagay ng baliktad ng question mark ha. Pagka nagtatanong kayo, halimbawa kasi sa chat o kaya sa email, pwede nyo lagyan ng, actually necessary nga talaga na lagyan ng baligtad ng question mark yung unahan. Kasi kung maaalala ninyo yung explanation ko ng interrogative questions, wala namang kasing do you, wala namang salitang do sa salitang Spanish. So pag binasa mo yan, hindi malinaw kung yan ba tanong or declarative statement or, di ba? Hindi malinaw kung nagtatanong ka o nagsasalita ka lang ng normal kasi nga wala namang ibang indicators dyan. Not unless you put a question mark at the first part, which is yung pinakauna. Okay? Ako, tinatamad ako. So, kayo, maglagay kayo ng question mark. Actually, pag nakita niyo yung email ng mga kliyente ko, hindi naman sila nagaganyan. But then again, I want you guys to be better than me. Right? Next. So may questions ba kayo? Paano pa sa keyboard yon? Hindi ko rin alam. So ang ginagawa ko, kinakopy ko na lang. Copy ko nga to. Yan. Hindi kinopy. Kung hindi nyo alam yung mga ASCII codes, tanong nyo kay RGL. Alam ni RGL. O kaya tanong nyo kay AJ. Alam nila yon. Ako, hindi ko alam eh. Sabi ni Angelica, pag sa phone, i-hold nyo lang yung question mark. Pagkatapos, ano sabi dito? May lalabas na ibang option. Okay. Thank you so much.
Kami mo sa like ako nag-edit na TikTok. I see you looking at my face. Si Panginoon napili niya na kanta ng... Oh,
Ito, may nagbebenta. Oh, monetize agad. Oo nga, tag ko nga sa Julie dito. Mall? Gusto mo mag-malling? At 6? 6 pa ako out eh. O, ayan. Pinakita sa inyo ni Angelica. O, game. So, if you guys don't have any questions with bullet point number 1, let's proceed with bullet point number 2. Tuwing kailan natin gagamitin ang por? Number 2, you're gonna have to use por if you're talking about exchanges or palitan. Okay? Kasi ang ibig sabihin ng por dito is in exchange for. Or in exchange to. Ganyan. So translate this for me, guys. Actually, pwede din naman palang for. I will trade my computer in exchange for your laptop. Sige nga, everybody, try to translate this. Ang ganda na itong base.
Kung gusto mo sa'yo na lahat ng gitara sa buong mundo.
Siyempre,
Pero gitara ba kailangan meron ka?
599. Pinsan mo, oh.
Sino?
Answers?
Huwag mo kasama niya rin. Pinsa mo rin to, isa?
Oh.
Isang yan, babae?
Ano yan? Mali ata. Ay, no. Do not use trade. Mali. I am going to trade. Mali pala yung ginamit ko. Do not use will. Hindi pa natin naaral yan. So let's stick with the tenses that we know so far. I apologize for that. Yung will kasi sa level 3 natin, yeah, going to pa lang. Going to pa lang ha. I am going to trade. Hindi pa yung will. Iba yun. Sa level 3 natin matututunan yan. What are your answers? Very good. So the correct answer is yo voy a intercambiar mi computadora or mi ordenador, if you want to use it that way, por tu portátil. Okay, halimbawa, gusto mo na ng mobile ka. Gusto mong mobile ka, no? Ayaw mo ng mabigat na PC. O di magpapalit ka ng laptop, eh wala ka naman pambiling bago. So may kipag-trade ka na lang. Okay lang naman yun. But in Spanish, you have to use por for that. Because we're talking about exchanges. Let's have another example. She's going to give me 100 pesos for my bag. Ano ba yung bag? Hermes. 100 pesos? No, anis. Sinong mahilig sa bags dito? Mami na kayo, dali. Mga designer bags.
What type of cake?
Okay, answers everybody. So the correct answer here is ella va a darme. Pwede rin namang ella me va a dar 100 pesos por mi. Pwede mo sabihin bolso or bolsa, no? Okay. Is next, let's proceed with, yep. Any other questions with bullet point number 2? Wala na kayong questions. Let's proceed with bullet point number 3. You're also going to use por if you're talking about duration, right? So in this particular context, the word por will mean for, right? So duration, ibig sabihin, gaano ba katagal yung kung ano man na ginagawa ninyo? Nanood ka ng sine, nagtrabaho ka, natulog ka, whatever it is. As long as you're talking about duration, even if it lasted for only a nanosecond or years, por pa rin ang gagamitin nyo. Okay, let's have a few examples here. Please translate this for me. I worked for 9 hours. Let's go.
Why were you? You're bleeding. What caused you bleeding? So you went to the hospital because stopped the bleeding. And like when you say cut, like just a neck, was it cut? big was it? How many inches was the, how many inches?
So the correct answer there is yo trabajé por 9 horas. Okay, very good.
Yes, we will, I'll get the other details, but I'd like.
Let's have another example.
Like, was it lateral? Like completely cutting?
How about this? Y'all played computer games for 30 minutes. Yung ano, may pinaguhugutan si Marneto. Tingnan niyo to. Yo trabajé por 9 horas. Parang pagod, parang may pinanggagalingan to Marnet ah. Pinag-OT ka ba?
Okay, and like was outside. If you could describe it like how 10 millimeter, was it a long cut? You know, and now, and you are on a different cost.
Lag daw eh. Alright, game. Y'all played computer games for 30 minutes.
The name of the hospital that cut you. And what hospital are you in? Hospital, they'll put you in hold or once it. He's in hold right now while we were. Please stay on the line.
Okay, so the correct answer here is vosotros jugasteis juegos de computadora por 30 minutos. All right, perfect. And lastly, do you guys have any questions so far? Right? And lastly, guys, you can use the word por if you're talking about motivation, right? For example, reasons for doing something. Kasi ang mangyayari dyan, ang salitang por magiging because of. Pagka ginamit niyo yung por, pagdating sa motivation, ang nagiging ibig sabihin ng salitang por sa English ay because of. Right? Halimbawa, or pwede din namang for, lagi namang nandiyan dyan yan, pero just in case lang maka-encounter kayo ng ganitong klase ng context, at least hindi kayo malilito. For example, paano to? Because of her dedication, she purchased a new house. Answers? I'm only seeing a few names. Come on, guys. Come on, y'alls. All right, so the correct answer here is por su dedicación, ella compró una casa nueva. All right, so let's just have a quick recap. Paano natin gagamitin ng por? Number one, means of travel and communication, exchanges, duration, and motivation. So tandaan nyo, apat lang yan. Okay? Now we will proceed with the word para. When do we use the word para? Okay? You can also use para if you're talking about destinations, right? Destinations. Ang ang nagiging meaning ng salitang para when you talk about dedication is also the word por. O halimbawa, translate this for me. I leave for Mexico tomorrow. Translate, everybody. Answers? So you can use the verb salir. It's not actually salo. It's salgo. Yes, there you go. I'm glad that you corrected yourself, Eden. Correct. So the correct answer is yo salgo para México mañana. Second, you can use the word para. Wala namang ibang ibig sabihin yan pagdating sa destinations kung hindi sa ganitong context. So next, if you want to use para, you can also use the word para if you're talking about recipients, okay? Especially recipients of certain gifts, right? So halimbawa, translate this for me. This bouquet of flowers is for you. It's for her. Oh, yan. Answers? Very good. Este ramo de flores es para ella. Okay? So, ang tanong ko sa inyo, paano nyo sasabihin halimbawa, this car is for you. Tapos, informal siya. Paano yan? This car is for you. Tingnan natin kung sino makakadali nito. Okay, so the correct answer there is este coche is para ti. Walang gagamit ng para to ha, mali yun. Kapag gagamit kayo ng para lang din siyang indirect object pronouns. You can use your basic indirect object which is para mi, para ti, or para él, para ella, para usted. Okay? Very good. All right. So the third bullet point is you can use the word para if you're talking about deadlines. So ang palugit, 'di ba? You can use the word para if you're talking about deadlines. So you can say kasi halimbawa, ang magiging meaning ng word na para dito by. Okay? Note, if you're talking about days, months, or year, okay? Gagamit kayo ng definite article, el. Okay? Matik yan. That's how normally a native speakers would do it. So let's just say, for example, let's try this. I need to finish the report by Tuesday. All right, can you guys translate this for me? I need to finish the report by Tuesday. Okay? Lang, 2.5. Punch. Hindi, okay lang yan. Magbigay ka lang. All right, so the correct answer there is yo necesito terminar el trabajo para el martes. Again, pag gumagamit kayo ng days, months, or year, lalagyan nyo ng definite article na el. Kasi yung mga salita na yan, masculine lahat yan eh. So kailangan nilang marinig yan. I don't know why, but nakasanayan ko na, and because that's how they would do it, right? Let's have another example. Sige nga, try nyo nga to. We need to submit the exam. Ay, hindi pala trabaho. Reporte pala. Reporte or informe. Sorry. So how about this? All right, let's have another example. We need to submit the exam by next week. Tignan natin kung tatama. Walang gamitan ng ano ha, walang gamitan ng Spanish stick. Answers? All right, what's the answer? Nosotros necesitamos entregar el examen. Ah, very good. The correct answer is para la próxima semana. So bakit hindi el? Eh kasi yung próxima semana ay feminine. Yung salitang next week, yung salitang next week or yung week mismo, semana, is feminine. So, hindi natin pwedeng lagyan yan ng el próxima semana. Mali yun. Okay, very good. All right, lastly, you're gonna have to use the word para if you're talking about goals. Right? Goals. Ngayon, ang tamang paggamit ng para kapag when it comes to goals, halimbawa kasi pwede nyo sabihin to buy a house, to have a lot of money. Di ba? Ano ba mga goals nyo? To become a Spanish rep. To be financially free. O, di ba? Di ba? So, ang tamang formula niyan will be this. Para plus infinitive. That's it. So, halimbawa, if I want to say, I am working hard to buy a car. Who can translate this for me? I am working hard to buy a car.
Python, okay. And what that's number of February. Okay.
Answers? Yo estoy trabajando duro para comprar un coche. Okay, how about this? How about this? We are studying hard to become Spanish reps. To become Spanish reps.
They settled with him, body like in him.
Answers? Okay, so we will have two different answers here. All right, answer number one. Nosotros estamos estudiando duro para ser representantes de español. Okay, here's the second answer. Nosotros estamos estudiando duro para convertirnos. O bakit naging nos? Bakit naging nos? Kasi tandaan ninyo na ang convertirse is reflexive na o nga no? Na hindi talaga pwede. Tandaan ninyo na ang convertirse a reflexive verb. So if you're going to analyze who is your subject here, your subject is not se. The correct answer there is convertirnos simply because your subject there is nosotros. Eh, Kiwi, akala ko ba magiging infinitive yung verb pag didikitan mo ng para? Eh, bakit? Infinitive naman to ah. Diba? Infinitive naman yan eh. Kaya lang, mali yung gamit mo ng reflexive pronoun. Kasi para kanino ba yung se? Diba? Pang él, ella, usted yun at saka ellos, ellas, ustedes. Eh, hindi naman kasama sa rule yung reflexive eh. Ang rule natin kailangan ang rule natin kailangan infinitive. Eh since infinitive siya at gumamit ka ng reflexive verb, dapat lang na gumamit ka ng tamang reflexive pronoun. Eh since ang subject natin ay nosotros, you cannot use se. You can use nos. Ano ba yung reflexive pronoun ng nosotros? Is it se? I don't think so. Right? There you go. Questions? So yun na yun, no? Convertinos and representantes de español. Right? So just a quick recap on when to use the word para. Number one, you use it for destinations. Number two, you use it for recipients. Three, deadlines. And number four, goals. But if you're going to use it for goals, you have to make sure that the verb you're going to pair up with the word para needs to be in an infinitive mode, meaning it could not be conjugated. Okay? So just a quick recap, what we did learn today, we learned more about the preterite tense for both irregular and stem changing verbs, and we discussed about the differences between por and para. I'm going to give you guys a quiz today after this class on the differences between por and para. And let me see if I can find a quiz for irregular verbs for preterite tense. But pretty much, if you guys are not done with your Excel sheet, I want you guys to complete it tonight. Our main goal for our practice activity starting tomorrow until Friday will be about preterite tense. And syempre, hahaluan din natin ng mga video activities yun. Do you guys find it what do you guys think about the video activity? Should we continue that? Are you guys having fun with it? Do you guys like it? Is it working for you? Let me know. What do you guys think? Nakakatulong ba siya sa inyo? Right? So, syempre, pag tingin nyo hindi nyo siya trip, pero tingin ko trip nyo din naman siya eh. Right? So, there you go. So, alam ko marami pa akong utang na feedback sa inyo. Don't worry, guys. I'll finish it. I'll finish it. I'll finish it. So, bukas, panibagong sets of activities starting tomorrow, and then we will start another sets of video activities. Siyempre, since nagkaroon tayo ng maraming tense, may bago tayong tense, i-apply natin yun sa mga video activities natin, okay? Do you guys have any questions for me today? Questions? Okay, if you guys don't have any questions for me anymore, again, this is Kiwi. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Yung mga nagbayad nga pala kahapon, I'll give you guys the receipt tonight. Again, this is Kiwi. Thank you so much for attending. Oh, do not forget to download a copy of today's notes and today's videos. I'll give you guys copies of today's links. And if you guys don't have any questions, thank you so much for attending level 2, day 6. Day 6, guys, we only have 2 weeks and we're done with level 2 already. You guys will be proceeding to level 3. Again, this is Kiwi. I'll see you guys next week. Have a blessed Sunday, everybody. Bye.